Hey guys, how are you? I hope you're doing well. As you can see by my voice, I have been quite sick for over a week. I thought this week I would just take it easy on myself and see what I get done. And you know what? I'm gonna stop saying that because I think that every week I should be kind to myself and just see what I can get done. I thought something that would be nice for me to do for myself is to do a little embroidery thing. So I got different threads and I got an embroidery hoop and I purchased a design off of Etsy that I absolutely loved. And it's of this pretty floral bouquet. And it's actually like, if I could have designed my perfect bridal bouquet, that's what I would have gone with. Now, if you don't know this about me, I got married, my husband and I got married, and then we also renewed our vows in a ceremony in Bali. So I've had 2 bouquets and neither of them were what I really wanted, but that's okay. This will be what I wanted, except in embroidery fashion. I'll link the design down below, especially if I enjoy it and I find it therapeutic, which I'm pretty sure I will. So that's where we're at. So I have my iPad and I have my little order of supplies that I got from Michael's, which they pre-packaged and I just picked up. They packaged my order in literally 10 minutes from the time that I placed it. So that is a great feature. Hopefully this works. Okay, time to get started. Yeah? Enough talking for an intro. I love you. Thank you for allowing me to do whatever I want in my videos. That makes it the best. Hi again, it's me, only 2 days later. Clearly didn't get anything done that first day and then was sick and I'm still sick, but I feel like I want to do something. So this is just real life. My sickness has now been going on for like 10 days or more. So I think now is a good day to get started with something. I'm gonna try.
Take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. I was never the one to give up the ghost. No, I was so stuck. I kept on playing my part, wanted to give it cause nothing was changing. But with you it's so clear, and now that you're here I see colors in every spectrum. Guess I finally learned my lesson. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. And I think to myself, and I'm thinking out loud, we won't need nothing else for the rest of our time. And I know it so well, I will always be by your side. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. All the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.
So it's now tomorrow and I'm back at it with my embroidery. Here's where I am now, which is pretty good so far. I feel like this is the type of thing you probably could take on and do, and like if you started it in the morning you could get it done in one day. I'm loving how it's looking so far. It's really, really cute, and I'm learning some things because this is the first time I'm actually proper like following a tutorial. And I didn't know, this is like a very maybe stupid thing to say, but I didn't know that for a lot of the designs you're not supposed to work with all 6 threads. So it comes like in these little things, and I always thought that like this was just like 1 thread, but actually it's 6 threads. And for a lot of the designs you're supposed to take out just like 2 threads, and that makes a lot more sense, and that's how you get different looking designs that look really sleek and really nice. So I'm just carrying on with my little roses, and I'm really thoroughly enjoying this. This is definitely therapeutic. It's definitely fun. I don't know why I don't do this in all my spare time, to be honest. It's really, really fun. I highly recommend it. And it's not hard either, so anyone can do it. I'm already thinking about like all sorts of other things that I could make that I think would be so cute. So highly recommend, guys. I will definitely link the design that I used down below, and I think there's nothing wrong with doing something that someone else has kind of created for the purpose of your enjoyment to try and make yourself.
From my window.
So my husband just made me a cup of tea, which I'm really appreciative for. And I was just thinking something that I wanted to share with you. I will one day, I think, do a video all about ADHD and all the things I learned and how I learned to be kinder to myself and tips and tricks and stuff like that. But I was just thinking about how, long story short, I got professional assessment done, and they recommended that I have time and a half when I do tests and stuff like that. And that's because I could pretty much never finish tests on time, no matter how prepared I was, no matter how fast I tried to go. I could never finish them on time. And in high school, I remember staying through lunch for like math tests and stuff to be able to have extra time to finish them. And that's what prompted me to really get like the in-depth testing, because I was like, oh my gosh, when I go to university, like what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna be able to have extra time. So what's wrong? And I was just thinking, the fact that I was officially given accommodation to have extra time and that I always needed it regardless of the situation means that I should really take that as an understanding also for when I'm doing projects and stuff. Why do I always expect that it's gonna go faster when in reality I'm probably gonna take 1.5 times the average person, and even the average person is probably not doing it that fast because these things take time. But still, psychologically, it's like, I don't know why, but I'm always thinking I can do it faster. I mean, I'm not, because of Homemade Happy and where I'm actually doing things like as they just come, I'm really like I'm learning just through that it's taking me longer. But that doesn't mean that I'm fully not feeling bad when it does take me longer. And it just was an aha moment that was like, wow, if for tests and everything, it always took me longer, if in university I was given special accommodation for it, why don't I give myself that accommodation, given that I'm in control of myself and the expectations that I set for myself? I don't know. Anyway, just a moment there, to something that just came to my mind. So nice and warm. It's like -18 outside Celsius. I'll put the Fahrenheit somewhere. So it's really cold. And I love the windows that are in here because so much sunlight comes in. But if I'm sitting near the window and it's like the sun goes away, which it just has kind of gone away, and it's cloudy, then you can kind of feel the chilliness. But now I have my tea and I can continue with my embroidery. I'm loving it so much. I swear I could have this as a legit hobby that I just do. Maybe one day I'll make my own patterns. Maybe I can like sell little kits or something for people who want to do my patterns. Just a thought. Who knows, maybe, or maybe never. So good. Red roast tea. Also, still sick. I'm on day like 11 or 12 now. and I do have medication that I've been taking because I saw the doctor, and I think it's finally starting to work, but for the first like 4 hours of the day, I just feel like absolute, just not good. I was gonna say absolute trash, but I think that's a bad phrase to say. This is what I called forced to slow down my pace even more. And I feel sometimes it's like God giving me a sign that I need to do this anyway. But hey, that's me looking for the silver lining. Okay, back to I'm done with this rant. I've been ranting for 5 minutes. Okay, I guess I'm not done my rant. It is so bad that now, I swear TikTok songs are like the only type of music. By TikTok, I mean Reels, you know, same thing. They're the only type of music that gets stuck in my head now. And they're like trendy things, like not full songs. It will be like, for example, you know the one that goes, let me see you abracadabra, blah, 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 blah. Like that one. It's like, why is that in my head, you know? For no good reason. No good reason.
Slow down. Fireplace, do you know how? Pass the paper, my desk is out. Who will care for the world now? Rest with me, close the curtain. Some herbal tea. Reach out for me.
So I decided to change to try and feel better. So, you know, have a little dress on and a blanket.
Oh, how I love when it rains outside. And it's okay to slow the ride. Discover books I forget about. But who cares for the world now? Rest with me. Close the curtains. Brew some herbal tea.
Good morning. Even though I am still sick, I have put on clothes that would portray that I am not sick. Exhibit A. By the way, this skirt is from ThredUp and I've been waiting to wear it, but this is the first time I've gotten to and I love it. Anyway, I digress. I initially put this on and I was like, ooh, this is pretty cute. And then I'm like really warm now, and I don't know if it's just because I'm sick or if because, you know, it's actually warm because the sun is like beating in here. I have finished the embroidery design. It is adorable. I love it so much. There is little bits of the ink still poking through. The ink that I used was a water-soluble ink, and I did a little test on another piece of this fabric. It does actually just completely go away once you get it wet. By the time it dries, the ink is gone. It'll also just go away on its own, so I'm thinking I'll just leave it like this, and then it'll eventually disappear within a day or two based on another test that I did. This is great. And by the way, these little patterns that you can buy is awesome because it actually shows you the correct way to do the stitches. Because I think before I was watching YouTube videos and stuff like that, but it was always a little bit harder to follow and to actually learn the proper way to do the stitches. So I love it. It's stunning. How cute is that? So my plan, I think, is going to be to cut along the edges so it's just like this.
Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no.
Okay, so I have this done on the back, and this is surprisingly easy to glue down on the back, which is what you're supposed to do. Anyway, so I wanted to stain the edge of this to be darker because if not, it blends in so much with the cream walls. I'm going to end up putting this on the shelf. The shelf color is this. It's Varathane Early American, and it's a nice warm color. This is the color Red Mahogany, and it's a little bit darker, it's a little bit warmer. And I want to do the frame in this Red Mahogany color, but because I'm sick, I have allergies anyway, but because I'm sick, I'm extra sensitive to smells. And the shelf, I actually had aired out in a separate room with the window open, blocking off the vents, turning off the air exchange for probably at least a day. And then I also aired it out outside on the actual like balcony for over a day, 2 days maybe. And it still had a smell of the stain, and it was really, really bothering me. So currently I have just sprinkled baking soda all over it, and I'm hoping that's gonna like soak up the rest of the smell. And I put this on like 2 days ago. There's like the faintest smell of stain still remaining. I didn't know this, and this is probably common sense, but I wanted to just let you know that anytime something has a smell that's not natural, like not a full natural product, like you cut open an orange, the smell of an orange is not toxic. But most things that you buy from a store, if there's a smell, it's actually toxic chemicals coming out that are like leaching into the air. So that could be anything from like, you know, new car smell, that's like toxic for your body. Any new fabrics that have a smell, rugs that have a smell, those are bad things emitting into the air. Same goes for stains and stuff like that. Like even if you've aired it out for the recommended amount of time, if you're smelling something, you're smelling a toxin. So I really want to achieve this color for the frame, which I think will be really nice. It's just a little bit darker, more chocolatier than the color that's currently on the shelves. But I want to try and find a natural way to do it. I haven't found a natural way yet. I know you can, with coffee I've done before, you can get like just a little bit lighter than this with coffee. I don't know, maybe I'll do that at least to get some color in it. Or maybe I'll just keep trying to find a natural stain. Or maybe when I get better, I'll do this with just regular stain. I don't know. But I'm thinking I'd want to try and find more non-toxic alternatives just because was better overall. And the more you realize that like so many things not good for us, the more it bothers me, especially with an increase of allergies and stuff like that. Anyway, I digress. Will I include this in the video? I don't know, because I just went on a long rant about something irrelevant, but maybe it's not irrelevant because health is important. Anyway, next. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is actually something else for the bathroom. And I got supplies from Amazon, which just arrived. So maybe I should just tackle it now. Okay, so back to my project idea. I really wanted amber glass soap dispenser and toothbrush holder for my bathroom because I felt like that would do a really good job at like throwing this tone further around the bathroom. I do have plastic soap dispensers for my shampoo, conditioner, etc. That's kind of what you see right when you look in the bathroom, but I just wanted more of that. Now, in Canada, I was unable to find a set of soap dispenser and toothbrush holder that was amber glass. Impossible. Couldn't find it anywhere. I did see it out of stock, like West Elm or something. I don't know. Couldn't find it anywhere that it was available. So I decided to attempt something a little bit crazy to me, I guess. And I bought a little set off of Amazon of glass ones. So these should be good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use one as a soap dispenser, and then I'm gonna use one and try and cut it to be a toothbrush holder. I don't know. I'm hoping this is gonna work out fine. So I got a glass cutter, Exhibit A, and that's what I'm gonna attempt to do overall. I feel like that could be like a nice little combo, and then maybe I could put them on like something, a little glass, not glass, a little stone, like beigey stone dish. I don't know. This is a very loose idea, as you can see, but that's my plan.